Okay, we are recording. We are recording here. We are recording here.
I'll believe it when I see the episode go up.
I know. Nothing can be trusted here until it goes up.
Nothing can be trusted. No one can be trusted.
Not a single soul.
Not at this office.
Only Christ. Hosanna.
How was Elisa's show?
It was great. It was awesome.
Was that your first time going?
Yeah. I'd never been to a Groundling show, and I fucked up when I brought us to UCB first. I brought us to a different location because I'm an idiot.
But we only missed one sketch.
Yeah.
And it was a 3-hour show. So it was like basically we weren't late.
Yeah. It was totally fine.
I loved her show so much. I want to go again.
Which one?
I went to one of her Groundling ones.
Well, we went to the best of one.
Oh, okay. So I should have done that.
Yeah, we got to see way more of Elise. Which me and Liam were like, score, that's our friend.
Score, win for us. Win for us. Got to see more FaceTime with one of my best friends. Score.
Score.
And I went to the Renaissance Fair.
What's the Renaissance?
You didn't go.
No. I had too good of a time at Super Heaven on Friday to go to the Renaissance Fair.
I was leaving our apartment, and I was like, maybe I'll pop my head in to say hey to Liam. And as I stood up on the couch, you were puking into the toilet.
Yeah. But that's what happens when you go to your favorite band's concert. You floor it. You floor it, and you, even when you don't, like, even when you're like perfect level of drunk to have a good time.
I don't understand how that happened, though, because I feel like we drank pretty much the same amount. How many drinks did you have?
For the night?
Yeah.
15, 20. At the venue by itself. I started doing shots there.
Yeah, I did one with you.
I kept that rolling throughout the show.
Damn.
It's a miracle I walked out of there.
This is what you did, Will?
Yeah, why'd you say it like that?
That
was crazy.
No, I've never seen anything like it.
It was like you caught him fucking watching something horrific.
I've just never seen anything like it.
It was fun.
No, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I just have never in my life been friends with people who do things like this.
And you still aren't. I'm just kidding, Binder.
True.
Why don't you come with me?
Well, invite me next time.
Well, I think I'm going this weekend again.
Well, I'm not going to be here this weekend. I'm going to be in Austin.
Well, there's your invite.
I really do appreciate the invite. I'll go with you next time. What do they do there?
This is technically there's one more weekend, but going on the last weekend is like a horrible idea. So I'm not going.
Why?
Because it's like everyone is like, this thing goes for months. Actually, just 2 months. April 5th through May 18th. Well, everyone wants to be there for the last weekend.
What do they do there?
They do Ren Faire.
I don't know what that means.
There's you can learn archery.
People taking stinky shits in porta potties.
Yeah.
It's like the real thing. Nobody's wiping. You cannot wipe if you're there.
You can throw knives and axes at targets. Shopping.
Yeah,
lots of shopping.
Will shopped until he dropped. He came back with a bunch
I shopped
of goodies.
until I dropped.
What'd you get?
I got a big ass mug made out of a horn.
He said I couldn't use it.
That is true. I did.
He said this was $100. You can never use this, and I was like,
"You bought a $100 mug?"
That's right.
It's like,
it's made out of a horn.
The second you leave, I'm using that mug.
64 ounce. What'd you say?
I said the second I'm home alone, I'm using that mug.
Then I'm gonna smash the gift I got you.
What?
You forgot. Yeah, you forgot about the gift I brought you.
The bowl?
You made sure to throw the mug in my face.
I was gonna get to the other stuff.
Nah.
That's a nice piece.
You were hoping I wouldn't bring it up so that you got to dunk on me a little bit.
I didn't dunk on you.
Nah, you just needed a win over me.
No.
Because I went to Ren Faire without you.
I'm happy you guys had a good time.
You're not happy. You're never
Who'd you
happy
go
when
with?
I have a good time.
He went with Joe P. I came home, they were smoking pipes. It was great. What's your pipe called?
The crafted master.
You blew that.
And Jack has the crafted assassin. So.
Who has the crafted assassin?
Jack. A new friend I made.
Oh.
Yeah, I made other friends.
Jack who?
Doesn't matter. It'll never come up again between us.
Doesn't go to the school?
No.
Jack who?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
You don't want to give your new friend a shout out?
He's not real.
Yeah.
He's very real, and he's coming again next time. And you could have met him, but...
Damn.
Anyway, the one thing I did not like about Ren Faire And I realize I'm the loser for this. But people would come up, I would go into a shop and they'd be like, "My lord, we have many potions and we have many wands and staves. Are you trying to fight wood elves maybe?" And I'm like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm wearing this. I'm fine. That's for someone else. Save it. That's everyone. There's 100 shops. That's everyone.
And that's, you do that to strangers every day. You're not even at a Renaissance fair.
Yeah.
That's how you enter rooms.
Yeah, I know. I guess it's my thing, so I'm just like, I don't feel like I stand out there.
Who was the most?
So I don't like it.
Who's the most teed up?
Jack.
Who's getting a technical foul? Jack. He was the most.
He was teed up.
Yeah. How so?
That voice I was doing, he was doing that 75% of the time.
Who is this guy?
Oh, he did a new friend. Dude, you'll make your own friends. It's not like a big deal.
How tall is he?
You can have he's pretty tall.
How tall? Taller than me?
He's like 6'1".
Not taller than me. You can have friends as long as they're shorter than me. Then I'm not intimidated at all.
Wait till you meet Tyler.
Falbo?
Yeah.
Fuck. He is tall. That's all right because he's taller than you.
He dwarfs you
He does.
with his Marfan syndrome.
He does have Marfan syndrome.
He does.
He's the tallest boy with Marfan syndrome in history. He's in the Guinness.
No.
You know he's in Guinness Book of World Records, 1998.
Have you seen
Tallest baby with Marfan syndrome.
Dude, Boban.
Boban? Oh.
Look up Boban. Boban has Marfan syndrome. I'm almost certain.
He's got a syndrome for sure. He looks like his name is Marf.
Yeah.
Or Boban. Boban.
No, he
fits.
doesn't. It says he doesn't.
Called gigantism.
Oh, he's got gigantism? I feel like it should be illegal for him to be in the NBA then.
Okay, so he does it. I just completely made up he has Marfan syndrome.
It's fine.
But I feel like gigantism, close enough. That Venn diagram is like basically completely overlapped.
You want to hear my run of movies on Saturday when I was hungover in bed?
The audience might want to.
Free Willy, Beetlejuice, the sequel to Beetlejuice, Gremlins. Absolute heater of a day. Complete heater of a day.
That sounds like my worst nightmare.
Why? All those movies are fantastic. I mean, Gremlins is number one. If you haven't seen that, you'd actually love it.
I've seen it a long time ago.
It's unbelievable. And then Free Willy. Never seen it. Holy shit, what an inspiring tale about an orca and a young boy. I was so wrapped up in it. This poor kid, all he wants is fucking family.
Okay,
All
well,
he's
you
got
have
is
to
this
set it
fucking
up because
whale.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about, and probably
Free
most
Willy?
people listening.
Everyone, you know what Free Willy is, right?
Yeah, I know it's about a boy saving a whale.
That's it. He doesn't have a family. Opens up, he's homeless in Portland.
Okay.
Running around eating sandwiches off people's plates.
See, this is helping. I didn't know any of this.
And he spray paints all over this. He breaks into a place, spray
Willy.
paints dicks all over it and shit. Not dicks, but, spray paint stuff. Gets arrested. Turns out it was a SeaWorld place. So they make him come back and wash the paint off. And he becomes friends with the orca. Becomes
Go to
friends
Images,
with the Native
Emily.
American man who works there. And with the lesbian trainer. And then they let him train the orca because they become best friends. And then, spoiler alert, the people that are using the orca, they have $1 million insurance on this whale. So they're like, all right, let's kill the whale. We'll get the money back. Fuck him, because he wasn't performing well, because he missed his family. The whale just wanted his family. So they're like, we got to free Willie. And so they put him in some sort of net thing, and they drive him like 4 hours. The thing almost dies. They get into the water. His foster parents help him. They beat the bad guys. And then at the end, the very end, they got a net over him. He can't get out of this little bay. And then they say this prayer, this old native prayer. And he jumps into the sky over the boy and into the ocean and reunites with his family. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable story.
What'd you think?
I mean, I'm so glad you said that, so now I never have to watch it.
Why would you... Dude, you got to watch Free Willy eventually in your life.
It's like Life of Pi, sort of. No, the whale.
No.
No. I would say it's nothing like Life of Pi.
All right.
Life of Pi is a joke compared to Free Willy.
Whoa,
It's a
Life of Pi.
joke.
Whoa, Life of Pies.
Life of Pi stinks out loud.
The movie wasn't that great. The book, though, psh, are you kidding me?
Never going to read it.
I know. You're never going to read anything.
I'm reading.
Bought you so many. I've bought you so many gifts to read. You read none of them. AKA
Which one?
book.
You didn't even buy it. You bought it for yourself.
Red Rising?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You bought that for me to read specifically?
Do you remember when I scootered over to your house and gave it to you?
Yeah, I figured that was just yours.
No, I told you I bought it for you.
Oh, shit. Well.
Damn, you must feel like a clown right now.
I gotta finish my Walking Deads. What are you doing, Binder? It's distracting me.
Will and Rusty said the same thing. Sorry, we have a new system for our audio.
I was wondering what this was because I'd never seen it before until recently.
We have a new system, and unfortunately we can't connect both the TV and this tablet over here. So this whole audio screen is supposed to go on the tablet, but we can't connect both, or haven't figured out how to. So it has to go on this screen, and I need to check and make sure we're recording sometimes.
It doesn't bother me. I'm unfazable.
Only when you
You literally can't phase me. Now that I've started meditating, nothing can phase me.
You're phased.
From what?
You're eternally phased.
Oh, yeah.
Just by meditating, you've admitted to being phasable.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Did you
Oh,
meditate?
yeah, I forgot about all that stuff that happened to me that made me go.
A couple pipes at a Renaissance fair at a concert will do that to you.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have fun at the concert? Will did not like the opening act of the opening band of the concert.
The concert.
Yeah.
No, the music just wasn't for me.
It was
I enjoyed the performance.
It was like a Screamo band. It was crazy.
I just don't like Screamo. Nothing wrong with that.
I was coming up on mushrooms during it too, and I was like this was like, welcome to hell, bitch. I was like, I'm ready to do this thing.
You went with Jerry, right?
Yep, Jerry Kanawha was there. Dylan Walker was there. Joe P came, then got sick. He had diarrhea and had to leave.
Our crew was ridiculous.
It was an insane
no
wrecking crew.
invite for me.
Actually, no, I think Joe has a hernia.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Damn. How do you get a hernia? I thought that was from like lifting shit.
I guess, I don't know. Maybe he said his family's had them.
Yeah, that sounds painful as fuck.
Ooh. Oh my God, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, fuck no. God.
It's probably just from squeezing so hard when he poos.
Probably.
I mean, can that happen? Look that up. Can you get a hernia from dropping stink? No, dropping stink.
No.
Yeah. It's not going to know what pooping
It's going to get
means.
confused if you say poop.
Drop stink. See?
I like this new AI.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't like, those are passive aggressive quotes though.
Wait, this is insane.
Yeah, we just got to power through it.
Yeah.
All right, they're vacuuming now and we were going to wait for them to stop, but that's not happening.
It's not stopping, so I'll
not.
try my best to edit it out of the app.
Oh, bang.
Whoa.
It's almost like they heard us.
Just as we power through, it stops. Binder, what did you do this weekend, huh?
I went to Willie D's barbecue.
No way.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. How was it?
I did. It was really cute and fun, and I met Rusty's girlfriend, which I've never met her before, and they were like so in love. It was really cute. And I brought my friends, and then we went
Which
to
friends? Penis Posse?
The penis girls?
correct penis girls,
penis
with penis
women.
posse, and then went to another party for a
Whoa.
little. Then
2 parties in one day? What the hell? Who's this lady?
went out with
What, you went out after 2 parties?
oh my God, I literally couldn't keep my eyes open. It was horrible.
Jeez.
But my friends are like so good at that somehow, and they like literally
They're so good at keeping their
force.
eyes open.
Yeah. Like just rallying after a long day drinking.
Sure.
Like they can get up at 5 a.m.
It's the Penis Posse. They're bad women.
Yeah.
I just don't know
They're
how
gonna be
I'm not
horrible
like
moms.
that, and
It's
they
the
They're evil.
I just
Their
don't
wombs
know.
are poisoned.
I need to learn how to do that. Like
Do
I
what?
can't go out 2 nights in a row, and if I do, I'm not okay.
So what'd you guys do? What was the second party like? Give me
During the day,
Actually, let me start at Willie D's. What's the highlight at Willie D's?
highlight of Willie D's.
Can I guess? The camaraderie.
Was it that?
Honestly,
Was it the friends
Yeah.
you made along the way?
Can I have a second guess?
yeah,
The vibes.
yes. Oh, you know who was
Can I have a
there?
third guess?
Brett Dodenhoff was there.
I love Brett Dudenhoff.
I
I didn't know they
BD.
were all like friends. I thought it was like the most random person to see
Me and
there.
him are going to be in Charleston at Wits End on June 12th to 14th. You better come out.
And he was making really good cheeseburgers.
Of course he was.
It's Dodenhoff.
It's dude.
It's Dode. He's going to hoff those Dodes. And
Was this just at their apartment?
Yes, it was at Willie's house.
How many people were there?
It was like a smaller amount. I'd say like
Whoa.
at its peak, 30.
Whoa.
But I also got there after the race ended.
Yeah.
Any trouble from the neighbors? Because I bet you guys were burning the midnight oil.
No.
Big heads were striking the grandfather clock
Wasn't it
over and over.
I thought
No, it was
daytime
during the
thing.
day.
Right. Same.
Did you see any daylight on Saturday?
Nope. Through my window.
That's what I figured.
It wasn't that nice out, which was nice.
No, it was so shitty out.
Yeah, I was too busy watching my movies.
It was shitty out, but what was great is that really made the atmosphere at Ren Faire, because I would imagine that weather is what it was like for 400 years.
Yeah.
Straight. Back in the day.
I was telling Will about this period of time where it was like actually not sunny for. Could you look up
Google this, Binder. Google this.
period of history where it wasn't sunny for like 100 years?
I prefer ChatGPT.
In 536 AD, a period of widespread darkness and extreme cold, likely caused by a volcanic eruption, is considered a time when the sun was not consistently bright or warm.
So it was just cloudy for 18 months.
Yeah,
I would be so depressed.
that would be insane to do.
But the sun would come out sometimes. It just wouldn't be warm. I don't understand that.
Whatever the volcanic eruption was, dude. I've been getting into what's that super volcano?
The one in Yosemite?
Yeah, I've been just
Coming.
looking up charts of like who would be dead instantaneously, who would be dead pretty much.
There's a really, really shitty movie made about it.
What's it called?
It might be just called Yosemite.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see that.
Look up Yosemite volcano movie. It's terrible.
Yeah, gotta see it though.
Oh, super volcano.
Yeah, that's awesome. Who's in it?
I don't think anyone's in it. I don't think they're like real people in it. Super volcano film. Gary Lewis. Ooh.
Ooh,
Do you recognize any of those people? Maybe Tom
her.
McBeath.
Maybe Susan Durden and Rebecca Jenkins. I think I went to high school with either one of them.
Click on Tom McBeath.
Where's Tom McBeath?
This guy seems like a bad guy. Oh, he's in the X-Files.
Guys, taking a quick break to talk about Death Wish coffee, all right? It's bold, smooth, delicious, and it's got 3 flavors, original, mocha, and vanilla. I like all 3 of them, but I'd say I like the original, too.
I bet you're wondering, well, why?
Shake it up and you drink it.
If you like all of them, why do you only have one in front of you? Well, they go pretty fast at this office.
People have been stealing them.
People have been snatching them, so we have to put this one in a briefcase that is handcuffed to Emily at all times, just for ad reads.
It's so
true.
nice not having to brew my coffee in the morning. And this is it has up to as much caffeine as 1.5 cups of coffee. It's a good source of protein, 100% Colombian cold brew coffee, sustainably sourced coffee. That fires me up. That gets me going in the morning, okay? Real ingredients. That's what I like in my fucking coffee. Clean energy, no artificial flavors. That's what this shit is about, all right? It makes me get ready to come on this podcast. I wish I had one of these before this pod today.
You're about to come on this podcast? Like you have a boner?
No.
Wait, pause?
No.
Wait, what the fuck?
Guys, so pick up a Death Wish
Bro,
latte today
what?
at Walmart,
You-
Five
what
Below, or
the
Amazon.
Fuck?
Or check out
What the fuck, Liam?
deathwishcoffee.com.
Emily, hold on. Replay that.
to find Death Wish
Emily,
near you.
replay that.
Again, that's
You gotta hear what you sounded like.
deathwishcoffee.com
You have
/Friday
to hear what you sounded like.
to find a store near you.
It's insane.
Or add it to your next order on Amazon. Death Wish Coffee.
People are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Always bold, smooth, and delicious as hell. Fuel up today. Thanks, Death Wish. Visit www.deathwishcoffee.com/Friday. Let's get back to the episode.
Okay, well, guys, we have a special guest today. Snapping. We have Grace O'Malley on. Great episode. Unfortunately, I had to leave at the end of the episode to finish an edit, so we didn't have time for characters. So I'm going to do one of my characters now in this pre-recording at the end.
So stay tuned. And let's get in with Grace.
Binder wore a leather jacket today. She means business, dude.
She wanted to remind me she used to live in New York.
Oh, yeah. I had to.
Did
I
you
had
guys
to remind
overlap
her.
at Barstool?
We did, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the whole time we overlapped.
We actually worked together
Real?
Did
Whoa! On what?
on publicity.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that. We
That's
did work
crazy.
together.
What do you mean on publicity? Like what
That
did you
was a
guys-
show.
Oh, okay.
So it was a woman named Alyssa,
Amoroso.
and her whole thing was like she does like PR, so publicity, and she would do tea with publicity.
Oh, I like that.
Publicity.
How long did you guys work together?
A minute, like 1 minute.
Literally, yeah, 1 minute.
We did like a live show together.
Yeah.
Really?
Huh?
Yeah.
Like you hosted you helped
I just
like the same
helped
thing you did
out.
with us for.
We both just kind of helped out at the
I
live
don't
show.
know what my role was. I think I did social.
I don't know. Same though.
Yeah.
Well, also, Grace, welcome to the podcast.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, yes.
Thank you
Grace
for having
O'Malley.
me. Thank you, guys.
Welcome to the
Thank you,
program.
thank you. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hey, of course.
This is great stuff.
Yeah. Sister's here. It's a family affair. I like it. It's very nice.
Are you doing Mark Wahlberg? Are you doing Mark Wahlberg?
Me, right now?
Yeah.
You did with your soft. You have a subtle Boston accent with your soft voice. It was like a Mark Wahlberg.
Well, here's
style.
it's
How's your mother?
tell her say hi. I don't have a Boston accent, but when I'm around someone that does, I'm just like a chameleon snake guy, and I'll
Yeah.
just start doing accents.
No, that's
it
fair.
could be any accent too, so I get in a lot of trouble.
Oh, that's some troublesome.
I did know a gal who, when she would get drunk, she would like copy a Southern accent or like copy a Boston accent. Like whoever she was talking to, it was insane to watch.
I had a girl copy my accent once, and I was like, "You making fun of me?" And she goes, "No, I don't know. I was like rubbing off." I'm like, "I have a speech impediment," and she was like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "No, I'm fucking with you, dude. It's all good."
It's a little endearing though. It's kind of like matching someone's body language. It's a little desperate.
Yeah, one of my best friends went to CM, but it's from Walpole. So
Yeah.
no Boston accent.
What is CM?
CM's just a high school, like
Catholic Memorial.
Catholic Memorial High School.
Ooh.
Go Knights.
A nice Catholic program. I can get behind that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Good
as a
boys.
Catholic myself.
Oh, I didn't know I was amongst good people.
yes, of course.
Catholic all boys school.
Oh, no way.
To 12th
Wow.
grade, so.
I saw it in the highest, of course.
No, of course. And
No
with
joke.
you, and with your spirit.
A Cistercian sect.
I'll just wear
obviously,
this out
not,
first.
not a Jesuit.
Oh yeah, we've got left track.
He's risen.
Nice
but yeah,
piece.
At UMass,
What'd you give up for Lent?
me? Mm-hmm. Give it a fuck.
That's awesome.
Knuckles, man, come on out.
He's so money.
I'm cash, dude. But
Sorry,
at
continue.
UMass,
My alma mater.
Yeah.
I can't say the word.
Wait, did you go to UMass too?
I did.
Oh shit! What the fuck? When'd you-
Amherst.
Yeah, same.
No shit.
When did you graduate?
I didn't.
Ah,
Yeah.
When were you there?
I was supposed to graduate 21.
Same. That's when I graduated.
What?
Whoa.
This shit's crazy.
Wait, so you were there in 2017?
No, I went to community college.
Okay.
And
Which
then
one?
I went to Massasoit.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Massachoilet, if you will.
It's better than Cape Cod Community. 4 Seas by the Sea.
Fuck those motherfuckers. This is just gonna be Boston. We're just gonna run Boston
This
bits.
is usually how it is.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I know when to. I wait my turn. Eventually, it goes away, and I.
Yeah,
Wait, that's so weird. We're at UMass at the same time.
that is pretty crazy.
Holy shit.
But Bill Cosby is our #1 alumni.
Yep.
He funded Lobster Night every Halloween.
Yep.
If you thought he was making it up, it's accurate.
it's accurate. I used to work at the phones calling alumni for money.
Oh no shit.
And someone's like, do they still do the Bill Cosby Lobster Night? And I was like, we do the Surf and Turf Night. And he was like, yeah, that's the Cosby Foundation that funds it. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's so funny.
See if he still funds it. Like a. Wait, is he dead? I can't remember.
No.
No, he just got badly injured.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
How so?
Badly incarcerated.
He fell.
Did you say wrongfully incarcerated?
He fell from the graces.
Badly incarcerated. Well, I guess that kind of.
It's up to.
He was incarcerated for good reasons.
He's dead to me.
We're kind of split on it on the pod.
Yeah.
It's a hot topic.
That's fair. I just Emily, believe all women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Except
title
some
of
of
the
them. Am I right, boys?
Believe all women.
Yeah, Bill Cosby. Who else came out of there?
That's it.
Liam Cullen and Grace O'Malley.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
That's who. Go
they ask
edit
you
the
back
wiki
yet?
page right now.
Yeah. Just for at kids being like, dude, you should come do stand up in our wet basement. It's gonna be so wet.
Oh, there'd be
down
nothing
there.
like doing stand up in a frat basement.
Yeah, I've
What
done
was,
it.
what was the one you
Pike.
did? I don't even know if you can talk about it, but the Georgia one where it was like
Oh, I wasn't there, thank God. That one looked rough. That was a living room. But we were doing like stand up shows at frat houses recently. I don't know why.
Oh, so you really are doing that?
I was. Not
Do they pay
anymore.
attention?
No, everyone's just like drunk and it's a nightmare. But-
Are they putting up some coin though? No.
if they are, he's not getting any of
I
it.
didn't touch it. Yeah, I no longer do that. But it was.
Stays
Well,
behind you.
one day you'll be back. It's a bell curve.
Yeah, I hosted an open mic at UMass. Should have come through, dude. Nobody came.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
I was there looking up places in like Northampton. Fuck, I just gotta keep doing town names.
That's okay.
And then I was like, yeah, maybe one day I'll just like move to the city and start. And that's what I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
So-
So did you start at school?
I started in high school in like Boston. I would
Oh, no
travel to
shit.
Boston, and then kept doing it at UMass, but it was just going horribly. I got fired from the UPub because I was such a bad host.
Oh.
We had some professors complaining about me and my friend Zach Valencia. He got into some crowd work. He thought it was just a normal student. It was a faculty member of the school, and they reported what he said.
Damn.
Yeah. Wait, so what year did you go to UMass?
I went 2019 to 2020.
That's awesome. Can't believe it. Where'd you live?
I lived in Patterson, which is
Nobody gives a fuck about this, but
I know.
I'm so curious.
I feel so
I
bad.
have to know.
I care.
I want
the fun part.
Yeah.
Southwest.
Okay, sick. Dude, I was in Southwest too.
Fuck, dude, we were so
Unreal.
Cool. We were just like so cool and just like parallels.
I wonder if we probably walked by each other at least a few times.
Do you know?
Like two ships in the night.
Two ships in the night. I truly so I did I signed up to do an improv group, and they saw something on my Instagram they weren't too pumped about, and I actually got kicked out after making it. It was a very big deal to make it.
What was the name of the group?
I can't recall.
This is UMass's improv
UMass's
group?
improv
UMass
group.
Amherst improv group?
Yeah,
I auditioned for an improv group at UMass and left during the audition.
I was like, you know what? This is like a really weird vibe, but I'm just gonna commit to it because like I don't know. I need like a hobby or something.
Yeah.
And then I did it, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't want you." They're like, "You're so funny. We think you're gonna be amazing." Oh, Mission Improv. Yeah, that's what it was.
There was an improv group at TCU, and I really wanted to join. And I went up to my best friend at college, who was like, we were like freshmen, and I was like, dude, we should do it. Like, I think he's funnier than me. I think he still is now. Like, probably the funniest guy I know. And he was like, no, fuck that. That's so stupid. And I was like,
He probably said gay, right?
he said some version of the word gay.
Yeah.
I can't remember. There's so many.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, yeah. No, like, yeah, obviously I don't want to do that shit. And then I was like, I'll just do sales the rest of my life. So just that one conversation.
How did you end up here?
So I graduated into COVID into 2019.
Okay.
And I just moved back home with my family. COVID hit, and I built a cocoon around myself for about 2 years, and I didn't leave my room. And then in that time, I started making TikTok videos.
Dancing, of course, right?
Of course, yes.
Or were you in with the special needs kids? Because early on it was special needs.
I was kind of a jack of all trades.
Gotcha. Okay.
A hybrid, if you will. And
It was all special needs at first?
Dude, it was awesome.
I was late to TikTok.
Oh, dude, the early days, it was that's why I was on it. I hate to say it, but we're all watching Love on the Spectrum, so it's not anything different.
It's all good.
You know,
It is
I
a
wasn't-
gray area.
Was I making fun of them? I don't know.
No.
I was just watching. I was spectating.
Yeah. That's God will let you know
It's-
at the pearly gates how you were watching
I
that.
know, of course, and that's what I know that. I mean, I do my 10 Commandments and all that shit.
You are at the mercy of your algorithm.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not your choice that it's feeding you that.
But that's all it was feeding people.
It really was for a time.
It was. It was that people forget that part.
They were starved for it.
It was. And then people started dancing and making coin.
Yeah, it was. This,
I don't
this
know
was.
why I keep saying coin.
I
like
like
a
it.
coin.
Cheddar. Blue
It was
cheese.
Musically.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember this?
Yeah. I wasn't on there, but I remember.
No, I know, but anyway, yeah, I was just making videos, and then these guys had started the meme page, Friday Beers, and like wanted to turn it into this, and they needed some people to help.
And
So,
then we,
fuck yeah.
we were stalking.
so they called
the,
in two mercenaries.
Hell yeah.
We were stalking the D'Amelio sisters, so we flew out here together.
Oh,
and
weird.
We
Okay.
ran into each other in a bush outside their house.
No
And
shit.
We were like,
We backed up, we bumped asses into each other.
Yeah.
Who was gunning for who?
First one that left the house.
So Charlie.
And I said, "You're here, I'm here. Let's just start making some fucking content, dude. We could be in a big house in the hills."
Do you know what I used to work for before I worked for Barstool? Total frat move.
Oh,
really?
yeah. And then they got the axe, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was. They were trying to revamp it from what it was because it was like something, like I don't even know when it was, but it had its moment, and they were trying to bring it back, and that's what I kind of did during When I first moved to New York, that was like my little job.
Oh, that's cool. What were you doing?
I was writing for Total Sorority Girl.
Oh, nice.
It was good.
I don't know if I knew that one.
Yeah, no, it's
I
for
remember,
chicks. But number one normal chick was writing for it. I didn't know anything about sororities. I was like,
Yeah, were you
making
ever in
shit
one?
up. No,
there was
that's
one
not
that
my
was,
that's not my speed.
what was the one that was like, I think it was called like the Odyssey.
Yeah,
And it was like some like, do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. Yeah,
It
it's
was
like
like a
a satire.
Was it satire?
I don't know.
I thought it was like a sorority, like some sort of sorority blog. I remember that was big when I was in college. I'm way older than you guys.
How old are you?
29.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah, dude.
I got my sister. My sister works with me now, and whenever she meets somebody, like everyone's like in and around like 28, 29, and she's like, she'll hit him with "damn." I'm like, you gotta stop saying that to people. It doesn't make anyone feel good. It's it's not a good vibe. It's
Makes me feel really small.
yeah. I wouldn't say that to you, but she probably would.
Well, you would think it.
Yeah. I mean,
Everyone thinks it. I see the way you look at me.
I mean, I brought up that story, so yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm 19, dude. I'm just figuring out this big city right
And
now.
I'm in a half. 19 and a half.
Yeah. It's getting... I can't wait to your 30th birthday. That's going to be one of the... We got to do some...
Do a roast.
No, I think...
Dude, I think those are the best parties ever.
Dude, I think I would actually kill myself if I hosted a roast.
Same. I won't even do roast battles in comedy because I'm like, I'm never going to talk to that person.
Oh, yeah,
again.
no, I really...
Well, we did a roast here.
Yeah, true. So, Exhibit A. Wait, you've been to a roast party, though?
Yeah, my friend Daniela, she's a narcissist, and so that was her
that's
birthday
great.
party. She's a comedian as well, very funny. But
What's her full name?
Daniela Mora,
Check her out.
and shout out Daniela Mora. You're a narcissist, you know that. But she had a roast party, and it was like when I was like just kind of became friends with her, and she asked me to roast her, and I was like, this is kind of weird, and I did old fashioned roast style where I roasted everybody on the lineup. And I didn't know them either that well.
Oh, yeah.
And I had cue cards. I did index cards. I'm a bad reader. And so it was just brutal. It was really brutal. The jokes, they were funny. But I'm trying to read them. I'm like... And another thing. It was really bad.
Did you feel it in the air like nobody's responding to this
No,
that I'm roasting?
Nobody was even listening to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, and then I got all like fucking Boston crazy. I was like, who's fucking talking in the back right now? I was like, you don't know these people. Shut up, just do it.
Yeah, we went to a
bad.
roast in Austin when that you were with me for this, right?
Yeah.
They like locked our phones up. That's how you knew it was going to be a good show.
Yeah,
They locked our phones up, and it was the meanest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It wasn't even funny.
There were some newer comics up there, and I think there was two newer guys together, like both bombing, both just getting really mean, and then there was this one guy who was just taking it on the chin, like, and then the judges came at him. It was tough.
Oh, it was like a roast battle.
Yeah, with judges,
Gotcha.
yeah. It was tough. It was a tough watch.
I've got a bit of a flex story. I forgot. I went to Jelly Roll's birthday party.
Okay.
Sick.
Yeah, and it was a roast, and they locked our phones up for that too.
Roast of Jelly Roll.
Roast of Jelly Roll, and it was all of his buddies, like Whitney Cummings, Tony Hinchcliffe, Bert Kreischer. It was like, I'm like, I can't believe I'm watching. Like, no one's ever gonna see this. That's so crazy to me because it was like such a great show.
Where was that? Like a Spirit Halloween?
It yeah,
It's like a fucking- just a warehouse, just an empty warehouse.
that's where they all hang out.
Paper plates, plastic tables.
Tony was hanging upside down like a bat. It was that was wild. Yeah, I don't know why I flexed on you guys so hard.
That's all right too. Well, can we name drop? Do we have any? Let's see. I got invited to. Fuck no. Wait.
No, you can. You can.
Johnny Manziel's here every once
Johnny
in a while.
Manziel
John Manziel met him.
used to host a pod in our office.
He's taking it on the road, I heard.
He's taking it on the road. The dude who played Yoda in the original Star Wars movies was just here a month ago.
No
Yeah.
shit. What's he up to?
He's about yay high, and I think he roams around in the sewers on the west side.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I think
You see him on the
that's
west side.
if I had to guess what the guy who played Yoda's doing, he's rummaging through pipes.
Is his skin stained?
Yeah,
Green?
Stained.
green
Oh,
green
my
from
boy.
the sewage. I actually didn't get to meet him, so
Me neither. So I wasn't here.
I just knew we were doing some bullshit shoot on a video that bombed, and he was here.
Yeah, neither of us were here.
I saw him. I was so confused. Like the president of our company was just walking him around the office, being like, "Yeah, this is this room. This is." I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
You were hurt.
What were you confused about?
That he's a
I just like
midget?
sometimes he, sometimes like people are brought around this office, and I'm like, "Why are you here?"
Because he was
Yeah, it sounds like
a little bit smaller.
because he was a little smaller. That you were like, "What the
Literally
fuck?"
hate you.
Because you don't see them as humans. I don't get what's the hidden philosophy.
I've been dying to be on this pod
It's
so I
not
can do
just
this.
him.
Is this how she acted at Barstool?
Oh yeah, we got a pass.
Well, anyway, that's the only famous guy we know.
Yeah, that's it. So, what else is going on? What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, I'm going to Will's bonfire.
What the fuck?
He half-assedly invited me after inviting Rusty in front of me, and I said, "Oh wow, that's crazy." He goes, "Yeah, you want to come too?" And I was like, "I'm gonna come."
I didn't even know about this.
Where is he having a bonfire?
Yeah, what?
I feel like he always has bonfires and never invites anyone except Rusty and Lauren.
There's some beef with you guys.
There's
It's crazy.
derision.
Yeah,
It's like I
Yeah.
could fucking smell it. Mm-hmm. It's
There's blood
crazy.
It's because they got on the top 100 podcasts and they're walking around like they fucking own the
17 for
place.
comedy, 24 for all around. So why don't you guys?
yeah. Just take it easy.
Yeah, we're I think we're
think-
like top 40 in Canadian improv.
I think so. Yeah.
Binder, give it a Google.
Excuse me. I don't know if you heard me. I might have burped a little.
You can belch on here.
That's okay. Yeah.
Farts are legal. Doesn't matter. Binder sits back there and fucking rips ass his whole fucking podcast.
Okay. These are probably these aren't
think
the
you
most
noticed.
these aren't the most updated numbers. So
There's just nothing. There's just like a whole lot of white.
yeah. No, that's what's today? April 30th? Okay, anyway, we'll move on from that.
Have you done any cool touristy stuff while you're in LA? I'm sure you've been here before, but
What have I done thus far? Nothing really so far. I just kind of got here. Yesterday was like my first full day.
shit.
Are you here for stand up? Doing shows out here?
Yeah. So I have shows in La Jolla. We're doing the shows, right?
yes.
Yeah. And
May 9th, 10th, and 11th.
oh yeah, they won't give me the numbers on those. So will you please come?
Guys, La Jolla, San Diego. We're
The Comedy Store.
at the La Jolla Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Never been there. That's exciting.
I've never been there either. I'm super
La
pumped.
Jolla is. I was just there about 3 weeks ago, and I think it's actually my favorite place on earth.
No shit.
And I think I actually want to move there eventually. So I'll go. I want to go down like a day early. Get a group down there.
I'm down.
It's the nicest place I think I've ever been.
Let's do it.
Let's run it this weekend.
Yeah,
Come through.
It's
next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, I was scared.
A lot of scuba diving down there, which I'm going to get into. I just want to announce that I'm going to be trying to get my scuba license.
Are you gonna do
No.
it like the
Why?
pussy way, like at the top of the water? Or are you going down?
Full tank, full gear.
Well, I don't know. I don't know actually. What's the
Because like
pussy
there's
way?
one way to do it, like you just flop around at the top.
No,
Snorkeling.
snorkeling.
Okay.
No. I'll be scuba
You
diving.
scuba diving.
You're
I'm
gonna-
trying to escape.
You're going to drown, and you're going to be in a Mr. Ballin YouTube video.
Great. Awesome.
That's
my goal.
That's the funniest way to find out your friend's going to kill himself is he's getting into scuba. He's like, nobody will think it's no scuba diver, drowns. You're like, oh, he fucking killed himself. You're like, oh no, what a tragedy. He
No,
fucked
you're
up
gonna
his
find
tank.
out I was building a nest in La Jolla in the cove.
Yeah, you're just going to be the octopus teacher, but you stay down there even longer.
That's what I was gonna
That
say.
movie saved my life one night.
Really?
I was on shrooms and I was like freaking the fuck out. My friend's like, I'm just gonna put this on. I think you'll like it. And I watched it like a child, and I was like, yeah, I think everything's gonna be all right. So crazy.
The first day me and Liam met, we shared a hotel room out here to come meet the guys at the company.
One bed?
And we pushed our beds together in the hotel room, and we put Octopus Teacher on my suitcase and watched it together.
Yeah.
So,
That's romantic.
TV didn't work.
yeah.
That's how you know you had something special.
Yeah.
You know?
I would like to remake that documentary, but he's like coming into the house like Tony Stark and just developing his tech further and further so he can spend more time in the water trying to fuck this octopus and less time having to fucking finger his wife.
His wife and his kids. That's what I wanted to see the in between. Them asking him to stop making the documentary.
Yeah. He's the saddest guy. It's going to be you.
They
You're like,
did-
I found a starfish who I really connected with.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend some time down there.
They cut around it, but he kept alluding to like he was having a hard time in his life. It was like without saying it, he was like, I was going to try to kill myself until I met this octopus.
Dude, yeah, if you get into scuba in your late 20s, early 30s, you're suicidal. If you get into it in your 50s, brother, just do it.
Yeah.
Wait, so I have to wait.
You can't get into scuba. I'm not allowing it.
Why?
Because you're going to die.
I don't have anything going on.
You don't have the skills to like not drown while scuba diving.
Dude, I'm a great swimmer, and I can hold my breath.
It's not about it's not about holding your breath or swimming.
But I won't be going that deep. The Hoya?
I knew you were doing it the pussy way.
No. Wait, hold on. I'll be going under. I won't be snorkeling, although I have snorkeled before.
Brag.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Braggart.
I deserve to live in the ocean.
I got a question. Back to the octopus guy, right?
Sure.
What's the weirdest, most niche hobby your father could have?
My dad collected rocks.
That's
like,
tough.
but like didn't, but only. He'd probably get like a rock a year.
Oh, he had like a really high barrier to entry.
Yeah, it was
collection.
like I think he honestly total he probably had 5 or 6 total, and he would be if we found ourselves in a river, he'd be looking for rocks, and they were laid out on his workbench in the garage, and then he had 2 in the car that he'd like to rub while he was driving. So rocks.
All right.
I don't think my dad had a single hobby. I think he had one friend he'd talk to once every 4 years.
Yeah, did your dad? Does he have friends?
My dad has friends, but
Brag.
he doesn't get to see them because the wives don't like him.
Oh, nice.
Why is that?
He told me that. No, I looking back on some child, like when we were like invited to the pool parties and stuff, it checks.
Okay.
It checks.
Okay.
He was like throwing people in the pool and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He's rowdy.
And like the guy gets pissed because he has his phone on him. He's like, "You don't even need that shit." I have like a real my dad's name's Mickey.
Oh,
So
yeah.
classic Boston Irish.
Mickey O'Malley.
Mickey O'Malley.
Holy
That
fuck.
is,
Yeah. It doesn't get better than that.
that. Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I get that though. I'm not allowed to be around my niece or nephew, so
That's for obvious reasons.
Because you throw him in the pool?
they never give me a good reason. Every time I ask, they just beat around the bush. Or every time I text them.
Taking a quick break from this episode to talk to you about Rocket Money, okay? When it comes to spending, sometimes it's out of sight, out of mind. That daily coffee habit, those streaming subscriptions, they add up fast without you even noticing. Rocket Money helps you spot those patterns so you can do something about them and keep money in your pocket. With prices going up on just about everything lately,
True.
being smart with your money.
So true.
It isn't just a good idea, it's essential, but managing subscriptions, tracking spending, and cutting costs can feel overwhelming. Lucky for you, Rocket Money takes the guesswork out of it so you can easily make smart decisions. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings.
They say that Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when they use the app's premium features.
Holy shit. Get alerts if bills increase in price, there's unusual spending activity, or if you're close to going over your budget, okay? So you can cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/almostfriday today. It's rocketmoney.com/almostfriday, rocketmoney.com/almostfriday. Thanks, Rocket Money. And a quick word from Squarespace. Guys,
Squarespace.
oh my God, this podcast is sponsored by Squarespace, okay? Guys, Squarespace is an all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online, okay? Whether you're just starting out, scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, and grow your brand. Also, hey, get paid all in one place. All of this happens in one place. All right?
Would you give a shit if I told you my 3 favorite things about Squarespace?
Yeah, please tell me.
Okay. I got to be honest. The first thing I like is the SEO tools.
Yep.
Another thing I like about Squarespace, their cutting edge designs. Okay. They have design tools that anyone can use to build a bespoke online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
I like the domains, man. There's no hidden fees or add-ons required. Every Squarespace domain comes with advanced privacy and security tools included. There's a lot more things we could get into, but we just don't have the freaking time.
I wish we could do a whole episode about it.
I know. I was a Squarespace app. So guys, head to squarespace.com/Friday to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using code Friday. Thanks, Squarespace.
You'll also get a free trial when you're ready to launch. Use that offer code Friday. Get that 10% off your first purchase, your website or domain.
Thanks, Squarespace. Let's get back into the episode. I got a buddy from UMass. Shout out Mickey Toby.
Mickey
How's
Toby.
that for a name?
Mickey Toby?
Mickey Toby.
Blows my dad out of the water.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
Mickey O'Malley.
You're trying to. It's
Dude,
not working.
The fact that he isn't like a fighter from the 70s who overcame crack addiction is...
Dude,
there should be a
I was gonna
documentary.
say,
He headbutted someone so hard one time that he got charged with assault with a deadly weapon.
Well, guess what? If you headbutt anyone, no matter how hard it is, you're probably going to get charged with
Really?
assault.
Is that true?
I think your head is just a deadly weapon.
Oh, I thought it just because he had
It's
a dome.
just so hard.
hit it with a crown?
Yeah.
Wait, so who did he headbutt and why?
He saw his ex-girlfriend gallivanting down, this is so Boston, down Yawkey Way with some other guy. And he said, who the fuck do you think you are? Ran at him, headbutted him. Guy pressed charges. He went to the army. Escaped charges.
Oh.
It's always a little loophole. I don't know if that works current day.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, I think in some small cases like that, I think
Yeah.
they've... But I remember my grandfather stole a car. And with his buddies when he was pretty young, he got hit with like GTA, and they were like, well, you can just join the army. We weren't at war at the time, so he was like, cool, go jump out of some
I'll do
helicopters.
that.
Instead of the army, now it's like to escape, you go work like on an oil rig or you fight fires in like Northern California.
It's
I've
all
heard about this, the volunteer firefighter
Yes.
thing.
it's just holes.
Yeah.
It's all the plot to holes. Steal some,
All of this is holes.
steal some cleats.
is holes,
Go dig some
This
holes.
is all holes.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to know what that slap felt like with the poison in it from her fingernail.
Oh, Kissing Kate Barlow.
Yeah, of course.
Or no, the lady.
Yes, yeah.
The lady that
Sigourney
runs
Weaver.
the... Yes.
When she slaps Mr.
Oh,
Sir.
that is Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great cast,
Wow.
too. Unbelievable cast. We look back on it.
That's the first movie I remember seeing in theaters. So it has a...
You are old shit.
Yeah, it has a grip on me.
That was on TV by the time I turned
Yeah,
5.
that was
dude.
reruns
Not that
Disney
old.
movie night.
Not that old. Emily just cut around that at... What time is it for?
Holes is incredible.
Oh, just go on.
They're remaking it, and I'm pretty upset. I saw a leak of who's in the cast.
They're remaking Holes?
Yeah.
Who's in the cast?
Stanley Yelnats is a chick.
Oh, there's
Awesome.
women?
I was just telling Angus, I don't think there should be any movies with women in it. They should be all cool, jacked guys.
Cool jacked guys?
Got to be jacked. Or at least, like,
Oh, do you see the trailer for The Rock's new movie? He
Looks
fucking
good.
insane in
It
that.
looks good.
It looks good.
Well, I didn't realize this. He used to be like a real actor. Like
Yeah.
he used to be in like good roles
What?
until he went to like Rampage and
see Red One?
what?
See Red One?
No, I didn't.
It's
But
hilarious, dude. It's great.
yeah, he was. Go to his IMDb.
What's his like indie flicks that you're talking about?
I wouldn't even say indie flicks. It was just like early in his career. Apparently, he has really, really solid roles. But then he started doing like Fast and Furious, where he's like throwing cars at helicopters.
I mean, that's cash coin.
It is cash coin. I actually,
cheese.
unironically, those are like some of my favorite movies ever made. Those are the most fun movies I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, keep going down.
I'm gonna piss you off real quick.
Never seen Fast and Furious?
I know.
Oh, you gotta watch them.
I
They're
know.
they're horrible. It's
They're
so
horrible?
good. Yeah, but like it's like they know what they are. They're not trying to make a good movie.
My friend fights from Barcelona.
Yeah.
He did a live stream where he drank every time there was a car crash in Fast and Furious.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think he did it for like a day and a half or something.
Did he watch all of them back to back to back?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
he was
dedication.
exhausted.
Is that still up? Can I find that?
I think so.
I'm
Yeah,
definitely checking that out.
he's fucking funny.
Yeah, he's great.
When you leave one of these weekends, I'm gonna put that video on, and then I'm gonna do the challenge myself.
Yeah.
and then
I'm
you
gonna
stream
barricade the
that.
door. Yeah, I'll stream that.
Dude, I actually met him only once, and it was in Nashville. We got invited to go to the Titans game, and someone had like box seats, and they
Oh,
gave it
fuck
to us.
yeah.
And I walk into the box. It's Yo Gotti, Moneybag Yo, and then like their crews, and then so it's immediately when I walk in, I was like, oh, this is. I don't know whose seats these are, but
Well, I know what you did. You pulled the chain out.
I was like, let me flex this real quick. Everyone looked at it. Was like me and Rusty and a couple other guys. It was just like, they're like, who the fuck are these people? And then I'm sitting down, and then I just like look over, and it's fights over there, and I was just like, I think we were both like,
Fellow
what the
whites.
fuck? Hey, man.
You just sound like
mutual
Mark
nod.
Norman.
Yeah. My highlight of the day was I said, excuse me to Moneybag Yo.
Pardon me, sir.
Pardon me. Hate to do this, but I need to get back there.
Who
Who's
What the
Moneybag Yo?
I was gonna ask. I don't know.
Rapper.
I didn't want to blow up your story.
He's a politician.
I know Yo
obviously. What do you
Gotti.
mean? What are you so fucking
Context
rapper?
clues, guys.
Who's Moneybag Yo? Guess. He's a NASCAR driver.
Well, I know Yo Gotti isn't like that. Attilo Mose.
Oh, here's a little slippery one for you. Yo Yo Ma, actually, orchestrist.
Yeah,
Really?
can be. It is
From
a-
Massachusetts. My dad did plumbing at his house.
What?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yo Yo Ma.
Nice house. That must be a big job.
Big job. Big job.
Huge job.
Made him take his shoes off. My dad's trying to. I talked about this in the last podcast.
Really?
We were talking about how it's crazy when people ask you to take your shoes off. What do you guys think?
Well, I'm sure Yo-Yo Ma's that was like a cultural reason.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's just. I think.
Yeah. My
that's
dad didn't think of that, and I didn't either until just now. Thank you very much. Did it take a lot for you to learn things when you left? Because for me, it was tough.
Yeah, but the only reason I know that is because we had an Asian man come over to fix our microwave. It was so fucked. We had to hire outside help, and he took his shoes off outside the house before we came in. And I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh yes, yeah. Our refrigerator. Fixed our refrigerator, not our microwave.
No, this is at home. Oh yeah, shit, that happened with us too.
Yeah.
This was in Massachusetts, but yeah, it's happened twice now.
Wow.
It's really left a mark on me.
We live together.
Yeah,
Classic.
If you couldn't tell from our dynamic.
How's that been going?
pretty good.
That's 2 years, 3 years.
6 months.
6.
Well, I don't know where I got those numbers.
8 months.
We've been out here for a while, but we've recently moved in together.
Okay. You thought about it before you did it.
I've been thinking about it for 4 years.
Yeah,
And you just had commitment, this guy.
I can't do it.
Can't commit.
Couldn't get rid of me. It's going well though.
Yeah.
I think. Do you have any gripes?
Oh, yeah. What are your qualms? This would be good to just air them out where there's like a mediator.
Let me see.
I actually don't think I have any.
I don't have any. Let me see. No, I mean, you know what the best thing about this guy is? He's got a candle plug, like you wouldn't believe.
Is a family?
My mother.
Yes. Okay.
She sent me. Look up. What is it? Joe Malone
Oh, you're loaded.
candle.
It's the nicest candle money can
It's
buy.
like
My-
that's like $100 candle.
No.
If
My,
that,
my
maybe
sister,
more.
she has the hookup. She works part time at Joe Malone. 50% off.
Why the fuck are you stealing candles from me all the time?
I got
Bring
a
me
$500
candles.
candle, cash value $250, sitting on my table in the living room.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm doing.
You can get good money for that thing.
I'm
Used
doing
or
pretty
unused.
good. I'm doing pretty good.
Thank
I wish I had more gripes with you. It'd be
Still
more
a
interesting.
$200 candle. Sorry, I can't get over that. That's really fucked.
What'd you say?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
250. Yeah.
Something really wrong
We
there.
got 2 of them right now.
Shit, dude.
We got. Yeah.
You guys set that mood.
We're all about ambiance in our apartment.
We just got furniture recently.
Recently, getting some furniture. Been there 6 months, and then we just like to throw on. We like to throw on the big game, and then we both sit down. We stretch our backs out, and my only gripe is that you don't smoke weed.
You know what it is? You know those 2 Australian twins that we were watching yesterday? Have you seen these Australian
Yesterday.
twins? That's kind of what we've become. We'll stretch together.
Yeah,
We'll stretch together while we watch our programs.
yeah.
We need to just get rid of the furniture and turn the whole thing into a stretching room.
Let's go full Asian on it. Everything's on the ground.
Well, actually, so speaking of, I could turn it into the Dhamma Hall. I went on a 10-day silent retreat recently.
Did you hear about this?
For
Have you heard about this?
meditation.
These
And
guys, when they do this stuff, they have to shut up about it.
They never do.
And the whole thing is you're supposed to shut up for 10 days,
Yeah.
and then they won't shut up ever again.
Comes back, he's
Well-
like holier than thou. I'm like, dude,
Like, what? You forgot your roots. Catholic.
yeah.
actually, my roots were beaten out of me. They were ripped out of the ground from Catholic school.
You can't rip those roots out.
No, I remember there's just so many stories. I don't know how you feel about this. My Catholic school, half my teachers were priests, and they were either the smartest person I've ever met. Like our physics teacher was like a priest, but he worked on like a nuclear sub his whole life, like for the military.
Those two things should go hand in hand for some reason to me.
Right. But then like our religion teacher is like somebody who like,
Just wasn't getting laid.
he just couldn't get into college. His brain wasn't working right.
I don't think
Yeah.
he couldn't come out to his parents, so he was like,
Yeah.
fuck it. I'll take the cloth.
Yeah, like, I just
Yeah.
give me the.
And those guys were the worst teachers. And they didn't know how to answer any real questions about religion. It's like half the kids by the time we graduate were like, I don't believe any of this.
Yeah, no, that's so true.
This is all turned off to me.
I mean, when you have questions like that, there really is no follow-ups. They have to think quick. They really just do improv.
Yeah.
Like, because like there really is no solid answer for these questions that these kids have.
We had a box in our religion class in Catholic school that we could just like put anonymous questions in.
Which one did you go to?
Blessed Sacrament, Walpole. You were an altar girl, right?
I was. How do you know that?
Huh? Emily did her research.
Where the fuck did I say that?
I don't know, but I have so many notes, fun facts.
How do you do your
Yeah,
research, Emily? I'm curious.
I
You wrote
can't
a
tell
lot
my
about
secrets
it.
because then someone will steal my job.
Okay, my guess is that you just go to ChatGPT.
No, God no. Well, I help ChatGPT helps me shorten and summarize.
You think I come up with
basically-
ChatGPT? You ChatGPT me right now, it comes up a pirate.
I'm apparently
That's
I'm
what I-
related.
was
That
actually
is
my
the first
first
bullet
note.
point on there.
That's just crazy news.
My mom did a whatever the fuck it is, and I'm related to Grace O'Malley the pirate.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
but my mom's
you know how
she could
inbred.
be bored and making it up. I don't know. I believe her though. She probably wouldn't. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say that the Irish are a bunch of inbreds. Really,
Exactly.
When it comes down to it.
We're cousins,
Yeah,
definitely.
1000%.
Where's your family from in Ireland?
Cork and Mayo.
Mostly Tipperary.
Yeah, cousins.
Probably.
Damn.
Brother and sister, dude.
Just do it 23andMe.
We should.
Yeah.
Well, I got Liam a 23andMe for as a gift for the pod. Do you remember this, Emily?
Yes,
And he
I got
wouldn't
one.
take it because he thought they would clone him and his clone. And actually, the day
I
after,
knew they were going to clone me.
after
Ease up on the Rogan, my guy.
This is. I saw this in a dream.
this is
You
on
gotta
our
ease up on the Rogan, my guy.
this is on our
It's
dream
not falling
board.
asleep throughout.
In our living room, we have a dream vision board, and it's on there.
Yeah.
But I actually took
gotta
the
see this
23andMe.
place.
It's mostly drawings.
It's kind of like the place in Interstellar, like the 4D, like the Tesseract.
Oh yeah.
There's many layers to it.
You ever see a book fall down?
No, he doesn't read. He doesn't know how.
He doesn't know how.
No.
No. What books have you read?
Me.
Yeah.
Jaws.
That's a book.
The Bible. Yeah.
Bible over and over.
Bible.
So awesome. Yeah, Jaws.
Swamp
the
Thing.
Bible.
Most of the Batman comic books. Get into Hellboy right now. Perfect Storm.
Oh, of
Great.
course. Of
I'll
course.
give it to you. Well, I'll bring it. You get to have it.
Same
He's
thing.
got hard copies of all of them.
Yeah. It's signed. It's signed by all the dead guys on the ship.
It's just got a. This is so stupid, but I have to continue with saying it. It's just got a imprint of a fish on it. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's a fossilized
like a
fish.
stamp. I don't know.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie?
The Town. It's a love story.
Your favorite movie's The Town?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You got to watch it back. It's a love story.
I
never
just
seen it.
watched it.
It's so good.
You've never seen The Town?
No.
It's Ben Affleck.
I'm too scared to watch it with you
Why?
because you're like the Boston guy.
I'm not.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
from
like a
I'm
Boston
from
guy.
Norfolk. I'm close.
Yeah, but isn't this like Boston trash in the movie? Or is this like proper Boston?
Pardon?
Isn't this like Boston? These guys are like Boston trash?
Okay. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I don't know. I'd like to be educated.
What's Boston trash?
Yeah,
you
what's
seem to have a
Boston
really good
trash to you?
definition already.
His dad's a doctor. He's gonna look
yeah.
at
This
us
piece
all
of
the time.
shit.
Yeah.
He's like really smart doctor.
Didn't you like have me watch this or something? Because I definitely
I told
watched
you
this
to.
recently.
I told you to.
Did you watch this?
Yeah.
You give her homework?
Oh, you know what? I could have. I think I watched it on a plane ride once.
Charlestown.
We're trying to expand her cultural horizon because she doesn't like. What do you not like about movies again? We had this yesterday.
All movies?
I just don't like when movies are a little too far from suspending your disbelief. Is that the right
So
way?
you
to
like
put
you
it?
like real, true stories, true dramas.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
and
but
it
she
could
doesn't
be,
like it if the you don't like it if say it's a like a biography story. You don't like it if it's like not too close to your life.
No. I just don't like superhero movies where people can fly because it's like, all right, I have trouble following.
But you like Severance, right?
But yeah, I could do things that are like could potentially be possible. But like,
What about Holes?
Yeah, Holes.
I actually like. I don't even remember anything about Holes. I definitely watched it way too young to like even process.
What do you
Yeah.
think? If you could give a synopsis of what Holes
I
was?
could I can't tell you.
Can you
I'm
imagine
not
being,
letting my kids watch Holes till they're 17.
Can you imagine being too young to process what happens in the Disney original movie Holes?
Kids
The
do
decom.
bad. They
Well, it
have
was like
things.
one
Was
of
it a
those-
decom?
It's gotta be.
It was one of those like I definitely watched it like on a camp bus somewhere, and I wasn't paying attention half the time. You know what I mean? Like
Jewish.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, I gave
Yeah,
Grace
why are you laughing?
Because I stared at Grace after she said it. I was hoping she
What am I,
looked
funny looking?
No.
What is your problem, man?
I don't know. Watch the town.
You get
Grace
one.
is a little bit anti-Semitic, I will say.
Is
Well,
this
I
from
never
your
knew.
notes?
Here's my thing. I'm not anti-Semitic, but I do have a follow-up. I didn't know a single Jewish person growing up.
Well, you're from an Irish Catholic town, correct?
Yeah, and
dude.
like my junior year of high school, I thought like up until my junior year of high school, I thought everyone was Catholic, everyone in America.
Yeah.
And I found out they said JFK was the first Catholic president, and I'm like, how? How?
Well, everyone is Catholic. The non-Catholics just choose to reject Jesus' sacraments. So, at least that's what I was taught.
Well said.
In my class, this is real. My class is like going back to the teacher who would like turn us off from Catholicism. Like the Protestant kids would ask questions, and he'd be like, "Why does it?" He couldn't answer. He'd be like, "Why does it even matter? You're Protestant. You're going to hell."
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's
Great answer.
that's
He like,
Trump.
actually hated Protestants. They disagree. They disagree on like six
What do you
things.
give?
It doesn't even matter. You just you're dead anyways.
Why do you care? It's like in The Master with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Never seen it. It's too highbrow. I watch shit like The Town.
Damn.
My favorite movie.
Yeah. You know what's funny is
If you already know the answer, then why ask? Pig fuck.
oh, I gotta see it. I love that.
That's the scene.
Oh,
You
fuck.
guys have seen that clip?
It's so good. Wait, dude, but Ben Affleck, The Town is a movie written and directed by a guy who just saw Heat and was like, I'm going to rip off Heat. And I shit you not, there is like a dozen
Is it
over.
written by Ben Affleck?
Yeah, he wrote it, I think.
That's
I
awesome.
don't know who directed it. Maybe him. But
Could you scroll down, Emily, please?
You know, fun fact: Matt and Ben shared a bank account
yeah,
when they
Really?
first started out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
That is.
who do you like more?
Ben, come on.
Why? Come on.
Because I mean, people give him a bad rep just because J Lo's a crazy bitch, but he rocks.
Yeah, he rules.
He's dude.
He's the man.
I feel
He's
like
the man.
the only negative stuff I see is that he's a douchebag. I don't see any.
He's not a douchebag.
No, I'm saying the stuff I hear.
Yeah, they're trying to paint. J Lo's got these PR teams. They're trying to paint him to be a bad guy. But when's the last time you've seen a bad guy like him?
Tony V, great Boston comic. Ever run into that guy?
No.
Oh, he's a legend.
Who's Tony? V?
Jeremy Renner almost lost his life.
Yeah.
Is he a
Blake
Boston guy?
Clark?
Tony V is. My dad worked construction with George Carroll. Yeah,
No shit.
he's the driver.
Oh, Slane. Slane used to come into my. That was his name in the movie. Oh wait, no, Slane. He goes by Slane because he's also a rapper, and he used
Yeah.
to go into my mom's bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Your mom has a bar?
Yeah. Well, no, the bar she worked at.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have a
We
guest
all worked there
on
as a family.
from Dallas, and I'm going to run laps around you.
What does Dallas have?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare for you. It's going to be hell on earth for the listeners.
Dude, I'll sit here and I'll just vent out.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's
dude.
so Boston.
Let me fold. Quick break to talk about him.
Drums.
What can happen in 3 to 6 months? You could pick up a new hobby and get not that good at it yet. You could do about half of your New Year's resolution, or you could, freaking learn how to kayak. But who gives a shit? Or you could start seeing thicker, fuller hair with regrowth through Hims. Not bad for just 3 to 6 months. Not bad at all. Correct. And then if you're starting to notice your hair thing, when you look in the mirror, you're not alone. Life just gets busier and busier and busier and busier, and it can feel like there's just not enough time in the day to create something, to do something about it. So try Hims Hair Loss Solutions. You can avoid jumping through a bunch of frustrating hoops and get access to treatment without even leaving your home. It provides you with convenient access to a range of hair loss treatments that work all from the comfort of your couch. They got chewable stuff, they got oral stuff, they got spray, they got oral stuff, they got spray, they got oral stuff, they got serum treatments. Find out what works best for you, but they got oral stuff. The process is simple and 100%
Is it online?
100% online.
How much of it is online?
100%.
Oh,
So there's no uncomfortable doctor visits.
okay.
Start your free online visit today at hims.com/Friday. That's HIMS.com/Friday to find your personalized hair loss treatment options. hims.com/Friday.
Let's get Brack in.
You guys have crackers for today?
I do, but I need to send it to you right
Oh,
now.
please go ahead.
I have it pulled up. Cracker of the week. Cracker of the week. Is that you airdropping?
I'm airdropping, yeah.
Wow. Why don't we start with yours?
All right.
We never start with the guests.
Yeah.
You selfish
I
pieces
know.
of shit.
Well, I think we've just never had a guest we trusted so much.
Oh, thank you so
to
much.
bring a cracker.
And a lady at that.
Sure.
All right.
I just want to come on here and say Happy Easter from my family to yours. As you all know, I am Shawnee, and this is my beautiful wife, Emily. And this little fella right here, that's her little brother, Simon. And these are the twins, Little Shawnee and Tiny Tawny. And right there on Simon's lap is Pierre from the third world country of California. We adopted that little fella. Sometimes we call him RJ or Tyrone for short. But this is my favorite kid, Little Shawnee. Because he looks like me.
Oh, no.
That's why I love him the most. I don't know what happened to my little daughter. I think she was here with us a minute ago. But you know how she is. You know how women are. They don't like...
Amen, brother.
Amen, brother. Off to go play. But I love her. She's probably going to get her
think
Easter
that's-
basket.
Do you think that's enough?
I think that's good.
I think, yeah, within
You
the
guys were
first
being
10
polite.
seconds.
No, I've scrolled down this guy's page many times, and I would like to say to him, thank you for not being a pedophile.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could have been,
You
but you
totally
chose
could've
this route,
Yeah.
and that's cool with me.
Well, he
something
still
beautiful
is.
about
He's
that.
just not an active. He's not practicing.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
There are real people inside those. I think that's obvious to everyone.
Yeah. It's like that old Buddha statue they found with like a guy in it. That,
Yes, and
Yeah.
they X-rayed it, and they're
yeah.
like, holy shit.
Holy shit, there's a body in this thing.
Do you think that he ever, it was Thanksgiving, and he was like, I think this is the year I'm going to try to bring her and see what everyone says.
I think he tried on the first time he got her, and he was never allowed back.
Have you ever...
He pretended it was a joke.
He was like, I'm just fucking with you guys. I didn't bring a whole family in the back of the car, you fucking fools.
I got to go home.
Have you seen Lars and the Real Girl?
Pardon?
Lars and the Real Girl?
Can't say I have.
It's Ryan Gosling is this guy, and that's the movie.
Oh.
Oh, dude, you got to watch this movie. It's great. It's actually like really great movie. Yeah, that's his girlfriend, and he brings her around, and he's trying to get everyone to exist in the reality he does, and they refuse for the most part, I'd say.
What is Act 3?
I will say no more.
Well, I'm never, ever, ever going to watch this.
Why not?
Because I don't
You
want
don't
to
want
go
to get
anywhere
any,
near
you
that.
don't want
will,
any
we
bad
will.
ideas.
No, yeah, I don't want to plant any seeds that I know are going to get watered.
You're gonna be there with a fucking notebook.
He's got a paper mache one at home I'm constantly repairing, but
It's just easier for me to stay away from that stuff.
Yeah, fuck dolls.
For me. Just for me. It's like an alcoholic shouldn't go to a bar, shouldn't be around people that drink. I'm just gonna distance myself.
you got kicked out of middle school for making and selling pocket pussies out of your locker.
What? What? How do you even come up with that stuff? How do you even make that junk up?
I'll tell you.
Where do you come up with these ideas?
I'll tell you what. I tried looking up a sex doll the other day for like a joke, like the blow up
It
one.
was a joke.
Yeah. I saw someone they look like a sex doll, but here's the thing: they've really advanced. So when they come up, they're all censored, and I was clicking through them in a green room, and someone's like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, "Oh, I guess like some really well-made sex dolls that look like beautiful women."
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that TV show that I think it was 2 Chainz hosted? What? Why are you?
I thought it was about to be something else.
No. There's a TV show 2 Chainz hosted. Yeah, Most Expensive.
Oh, yeah.
There's an episode where he goes to visit. Emily, can you go on YouTube? Actually, Most Expensive 2 Chainz sex doll. Even if we cut this, you should see this.
We might be the third person to ever look this up. Not the first, but
It's like I think these are like $30,000 sex dolls. And the thing, there's one he shows at the beginning of this video. You can click on it.
Don't be scared.
Don't be nervous. They show a custom-made piece that made my stomach turn to think that there's a human being out there that ordered this.
See, now this guy's more of a danger than the last guy.
yeah.
This guy's weaponizing his issues.
Yep.
Look at that. That's it's people on meat hooks.
Yeah, you don't have to put them on meat hooks. You just don't. You can just put them on the fucking
You
ground.
can lay them down on a table.
Yeah, dude. The meat hooks is crazy.
Crazy.
You know he walks around there in a cape late at night, just smoking a cigar, just being like...
Just with a crowbar.
Yeah.
Dragging it across him. All right, continue, Emily.
You know what? At least he's a good palate.
That's true.
It's got a nice
It's
selection.
equal.
Yeah,
It's equal.
yeah.
Let's just stay on this for a second.
Yeah.
Let's soak this in. Not a single fat body. That pisses me off.
This cracks me up.
Who wants to fuck a fatty?
Dude,
They've got everything here. Just wait. Just you wait.
give me one skinny fat white guy, all right? He's got freckles and he's all
No, these. I
sunburnt.
think they do. I think this is all.
Nobody wants to fuck a sunburnt guy?
That's a vajankle right there.
A vajankle?
Vajankle.
Like an ankle? Man, y'all, it's some weirdo people out
Yeah, I had a
This
feeling
was
that's what was
designed
going
by a
on.
client.
Can't believe I'm doing this, bro.
Pedicure toes.
A little bit of this in there.
Yeah.
Purell?
There you go.
Well, he tests them out, of course. He has to make sure the product is right.
Sorry, I thought that was like audios only. We're looking at a foot pussy hybrid.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
look-
we're seeing
don't-
some
you
shit
don't
we've
have to
never
switch
seen
over,
before,
just-
He
kid.
said that it was a custom request. The customer designed the vajankle and sent it in, and then they started making it as a product. So anyway, yeah, they get expensive, and people will climb mountains.
There's so many possibilities.
All right, Will.
Well, I'm
Yours?
bricked up.
I'm bricked up.
Swelling up over here, fellas.
Okay, here's I don't really know what this is. I don't know what the video. Yeah, just play it, I guess.
I can't believe you already saw my guy.
I see
That's
every
crazy.
guy. All I
Yeah,
do is scroll my
Liam's,
phone.
Liam's in the depths.
Yeah.
Liam's running around in the sewers with a little Yoda running around.
Emily's petrified.
Here we go.
Grandma, I found my sock.
I didn't know you'd lost it.
Uh-huh, I did. Mommy said the dryer ate it, but we found it.
It's Caillou.
You have a hungry dryer?
Yeah, it really likes socks.
I see. Where did you find your sock?
In my lunchbox.
What in the world was it doing in your lunchbox?
I took it off when Jaden spilled chocolate milk on it.
That was hot.
Oh,
He didn't try it. It was an accident.
well, I'm happy that you found your sock. And I'm glad that hungry dryer didn't gobble it up.
Me too.
Is it
Now
weird
that
I
is
wa-
the saddest
so
I've ever felt in my
upset.
life, finishing a video.
Yeah.
That was the sketch I made.
The skit.
Sketch. That was a playful video I created.
I don't know what this is.
She is for hire on Craigslist. She'll come over and step on you with heels and scream at you and hit you with a fucking belt. That's the energy I'm getting from this lunatic.
Hey, whoa.
Sorry.
Not a lunatic.
Sorry, Janet
She's
Keller.
expressing her art.
Janet Keller Richards. Hey, only use your middle name if it makes your full name sound better. Janet Richards is great. Janet Keller Richards, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
No.
Good.
Janet.
It's supposed to be like Michael, like, you know, do something with it.
Janet, keep making your art.
Janet, don't stop.
Wait, click on her proof.
Janet, DM me.
Janet, what do you know?
DM my personal.
I just want to know what it is. Okay, these are humorous stories. Help. My happy place is to help people know God exists and He's amazing.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Yeah, what are we doing?
Well, of course.
Nice
yeah.
Catholic lady.
I should have picked that up.
Of course.
see, this woman would have been like one of the teachers I had to be at the Catholic school I went to. A lot of
You won't
me-
say it?
No, I don't want to. It was years ago. I'm sure they've changed.
You don't want to put them on blast?
No.
No.
You don't want to name the school?
Bless-
I've named my
given-
school 100 times.
Just giving none to those nuns.
Yeah, dude. Fuck them. I gotta find. You know, Bean Shooter 69.
Wish.
Ah, all right. You'll like this guy.
Who is that? Have I seen this guy before?
I've shown you some of his stuff. Let me find the right one.
Was this yours?
This was mine. Mm-hmm. What did you think?
Great work. Great work. I like that you used a lady pretending to be a young boy.
A lady
I liked
cracker.
that. A lady cracker.
We don't really have many of those. Most of our crackers are actually. You did a great job. It's what you brought.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a lot of demented people.
I had another one. It was a guy getting arrested, and he kept saying, well, "I'm just trying to go get some subs. I'm just trying to go get some subs for my family. Got a really good place down the street." And then it ends with him getting tased, and he won't go down. And then it ends officially by him saying, "Sorry, I don't know why I got so angry."
I want to go get some subs. Getting some fucking hoagies. Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
Italians, dude.
You got it, or are you still looking?
Well, I'm just kind of trying to decide which one I should pick.
Is this like a Johnny Hamchick situation?
Yes.
Are you familiar with Johnny Hamchick?
I know.
I'll send you some pamphlets after this.
We'll send you some links after this. Fuck, dude.
Come on, pick one.
There's this one I'm trying to find.
Here
we go. Here we go. I got it.
How would you even describe Johnny Hamchick?
Modern day Basquiat.
It's like a Dementor.
Yeah, I would say that.
They gave a Dementor a camera and allowed him to just go up to anyone.
Like this.
All right, just say mine.
Has anyone ever came on here and not passed the vibe of what crack of the day should be?
No, it's usually pretty horrible videos.
Our buddy Luke Null comes on all the time, and he usually brings up something about like a guy fucking a horse or something, and that's kind of like S tier.
It's a big target.
It's a concern for what usually pops up for him. The algorithm doesn't lie.
Yeah, he's fascinated by that stuff, and so am I. I'm not gonna lie.
No, of course.
People fucking animals. At the end of the day, however dark and disgusting, you just sits with you. You go, what in the human heart can make them do that? And it's just something I think about for the rest of the day every time he brings it up.
It is. It's like I do wonder how many mistakes or just fractured relationships away I am from becoming a guy that lives with dolls and marries them. Well, because it's not impossible that I end up like that. It's not. It's very unlikely, but it's very possible.
If I left for like 3 months and I came back, I think I might see some.
I'd have dolls of you.
It would be like the beginnings of dolls.
It would be, yeah.
Tours must have been tough.
What's that?
While he's touring, it must be tough.
It's awful.
You got to resist the urge to create
The rugs ripped up.
a ankle see.
Vajankle.
Vajankle, of course.
Vajankle is so crazy.
Well, speaking of ankles,
her Christian name.
This is Bean Shooter 69 at the halfway house he lives in.
I see.
This is how you do time.
I know, right?
Fucking bracelet gang.
Yeah, right on the fucking top.
Fucking go. Let's see yours, Tony. You ain't no stranger to the fucking bracelet.
Dude, this looks awesome.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of guys with ankle monitors on. The Irish Rolex on the ankle, as they say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard that saying.
It's great,
That's
right?
really good stuff.
I
really like that.
You ever heard of the Brockton Cooler?
No.
It's when you show up to a party with your beers in a plastic bag from like a convenience store.
Classic.
That looks great. I mean, dude, that's like, this guy's like 10 times more friends than my dad does.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
that's
yeah.
true.
It seems like heaven. Like there's another one he had.
It's like heaven.
This is awesome.
Dude, that's what I want to be doing all
This
the
is
time.
where this is. You're close to having dolls. I'm like one more bad night. That's actually feasible for me.
Dude, I'm one more hat picture away from being fucking halfway house. But dude, there was one they were getting ready for a Celtics playoff game last year, and it just looked like
Bean Shooter and the boys?
and the guys, and they
What do you
look
think
up.
they call their squad?
Oh, dude, who the fuck knows?
The
But
Beanstalk.
most of his videos are him like yelling at cops and shit.
I don't like when people go on their phones on podcasts. I think it's rude, but I gotta follow this guy.
It's all right. Yeah, you follow him.
Bean
Bean
Shooter.
Shooter 69. His
Of
license
course.
plate Shooter. He's hilarious. This is
I
like-
got 33 buddies that already follow him.
That's how
It's
you
one of
know
those
you're late.
guys.
You're late to the game.
Yeah, I know.
Like, keep going down just a little bit. Just wanted to show you.
Oh.
one more.
Ew.
Oh, he's a cat fan.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Do we know what he's in for?
Who?
Bean Shooter?
I would say probably Oxy.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 He doesn't fuck with Bell. He posts a lot because this is all pretty new stuff.
He's probably the most active follow. I mean, that's blackface. Not saying it's him. So
Wait, go back up.
He's in Proper Boston. What's going on?
Oh wow, yeah.
Maury at G for this.
yeah, it's like take everyone's uncle's algorithm, and this is
Collectively.
it's unbelievable. Anyways, check him out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a picture of
that's
mustard on a watermelon.
Instant follow.
Yeah, it's great. So ready for summer and watermelon with mustard.
Oh shit, that's good stuff.
Wait, scroll down a little bit more. Sorry, I'm just very curious. I want to see what this guy looks like. Does he show his face?
That's him in that fake.
Where?
I think that's him on the left there.
That's awesome.
You gotta be shitting me.
I don't know if that's real or not. I would
fuck him.
Yeah, dude. Wait, go to the left. He kind of looks like the dude from Deadpool with his suit off.
Come on.
He does.
That guy has cancer.
What?
Deadpool does, right? Isn't that the
No,
whole
he's
thing?
a burn victim.
Is he a burn victim or did he have like cancer? Wasn't he
didn't have
dying of fucking cancer?
He was. I think he
Cancer
was dying of
burn.
burn.
You ever
Both?
get burn cancer?
Yeah, burn cancer.
Shit, you guys are right.
I think
I
he
said
burned
burn
to
cancer
death.
the other day. You should have saw my sunburn. It was so bad. Everyone's so pissed off at me in the comments saying you should have wore sunblock. I'm like, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at me because I didn't wear sunblock. This is my pain.
Where were you? Where'd you get burned?
Miami. I'm never going back.
What were you doing down there?
Can't get into it.
Promise everyone I love, I wouldn't say.
Like I said, real close to that halfway house.
Promise my PR team.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm all good on what's his name again?
Bean Shooter 69 kid.
Come on,
Oh,
kid.
69.
You gotta be shitting me, kids.
All right, yeah, I gotta follow him too real quick before I forget.
Well, just go on and just see what he
You
posts.
got
on his
another
story.
post? Or you got a whole other account called Bean Shooter Gallery. Now this one's got 45K.
That's his backup account, thank God. Just in case. Oh, cool. He's at a high school basketball game. That's great.
He's the best uncle in town.
Yeah, this guy rocks.
Oh yeah, he's got merch. I gotta buy that shit. Shooter license plate. Yeah, that's it.
Fuck, what the fuck is his name? There's this guy. Do you remember Billy Tibbetts? You ever hear about him?
Mm-mm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Billy
Wait,
Tibbetts?
what the fuck was his deal? I forget.
Billy Tibbetts was he was like the earlier version of
Shoot it.
pulled him up right away. So he's a Massachusetts legend. He's from Situate, Mass. Played in the NHL for a little bit and then kind of fizzled out, kind of got into some crazy behaviors, kind of definitely got into coke and drinking 30 Bud Lights a night.
100%.
And then he had an Instagram account, which is now, I think, not active
Since
anymore.
deceased.
Yeah, but he was just posting shit that was fucking insane.
He was having a crazy summer.
Yeah, like there was one, he was walking outside and he's smoking a joint. He's going, never fuck your cousin. Never fuck your cousin.
He's having a white boy summer.
Oh, did you have Chris Herron talk to your school?
We did. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, we
No
did.
shit.
Chris Herron come?
Yeah,
No way.
it was great. Their kids were crying
Yeah, I mean
after.
he gets into it. This is a guy telling for everyone listening. This is a guy that tells you to shape up your act, or you're gonna end
Yeah.
up on the Boston Celtics doing heroin.
Yeah, for the first 15 minutes, you're like, okay, so this guy's just fucking bragging.
I'm like, oh, so you're fucking sick? You're able to do both? That's
Yeah.
fucking sick.
No, he actually didn't come to my high school.
Came to
no.
mind, told someone to spit out their gum in front of him.
Really?
Yeah, because they were smacking on it.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't fuck with that shit.
He's an intimidating.
He's kinda
looking
scary.
guy.
Yeah.
He's like, he's the real fucking deal.
Yeah. Son's super hot.
His son is super hot. I've seen a picture of him. So is
Yeah.
Chris Herron.
I was like,
Chris Herron's a smoke.
That's Chris Herron's legacy.
Anyways, that's enough. That's enough tips. Yeah, I hope he's doing all right. I'm glad I just have to see if.
No, yeah.
Because these are the Massachusetts celebrities.
This is the good stuff.
It was Billy Tibbetts, and then he's kind of faded, and Bean Shooter 69 is now he's taking his mantle.
I don't know any of them. I wish I did.
I'll show you some. I'll get into some Billy Tibbetts stuff.
I need
later.
some more Boston lore.
This guy's got the craziest lore there is, because he's pretty much disappeared recently. He's probably
He said
just
he
in
was
prison.
homeless.
No, he was living in his parents' house. It's a sad story, but he's hilarious. Post it.
Yeah. He was having fun with it for a little bit.
It was
and then
for like
that's how it
the
goes.
summer. He was moving T-shirts. It was pretty fun and got dark.
Yeah. You know anything about Mophie?
The rapper?
The rapper.
Yeah, Star
I've been
Gang.
trying to find him.
Star Gang.
Stargate
Is he gone?
affiliated. I had a shirt.
Really?
Yeah. I went to a meetup in a park.
went to a Mophie?
So this is like a local rapper.
Yeah.
Bangers after bangers. I know everyone says that their local rapper rocks.
Roxbury.
Just shout out Roxbury. I mean, I could do the whole song. But this guy was fucking awesome. But apparently, it was Star Gang. It was a little bit affiliated. You know, they were a little bit of a mob action going on. All of his songs are wiped. Can't find. You have to find
really?
them through. Yeah, you got to find them through like someone who had previously recorded them, screenshotted them, and This guy has dropped off the face of the earth. I
There's
just
a you in
contacted
there.
him recently.
Really?
I was gonna have him on the pod, then I lost my pod, and so I gotta get him back on the new one. Yeah,
How do you spell his name?
Is
that right?
Yeah, Boston. Yeah, that one. It's just him naming towns.
It's just
Wait, so why did he disappear then? Because he was affiliated.
Oh, so like I guess he was like borrowing money to make these music videos and shit. And like borrowing people's, because I put up a thing. I'm like, does anyone know where Mofi is? No, like I had one girl. She was like, he borrowed my laptop, never gave it back. Like all this shit. So I want to clear his name.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was. Oh man,
He opened
every
for
white
Mac
kid.
Miller.
Yeah,
It was sick. Did you go to that?
no,
Mac Miller at City Hall, dude, it was fucking sick.
I would have. Wait, when was that?
I was so young.
You went?
We like begged my friend's mom to take us. She didn't know what it was gonna be. It was like a free concert, Mac Miller, in the City Hall, and so many people showed up. It was out of control. It was a Facebook like event. Like people were sharing it and stuff. So many people showed up. It was crazy. I was like in 7th grade, and I saw everyone smoking weed out of a pipe. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, everyone's doing crack. I had no idea. I was like, I guess crack is really big right now.
You know,
I didn't know you could smoke weed.
My best concert was a surprise Dropkick Murphys concert at Fenway.
Classic.
I was watching hurling, like quarterfinals, like all the Irish teams came over and played at Fenway.
Oh, shit.
A great day, and they just open up the Green Monster and on a rolling stage. It was a surprise to me. I don't know if anyone else knew, but I had no fucking idea they were coming. Everyone just gets down the field, and they play like 4 or 5 songs, get the fuck out of there. It was awesome.
Rush the field like that?
Yeah, well, they let us in. They like, open up the gates, they're like, come down. It's
That is
unbelievable.
awesome. You guys enjoying this episode?
How long have we been recording, by the way?
Hour 30. So you guys.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
we got
it's-
2 more
yeah,
hours, right?
30.
Yeah, we'll go.
We're going Rogan style, right?
Yeah, it's 3 hours, dude.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll call it there. Oh my God, Grace O'Malley.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
We've
having
been
me.
on a collision course for so long now, and this is it. I mean,
Yeah.
sparks are flying.
Yeah.
This
was a
it's been a
wonderful
long time coming.
Thanks for coming out.
shit.
Thanks for having a couple beers with me so I didn't feel bad about myself. That was nice of you.
Of course.
I had one.
You had one. That was nice of you.
I didn't want to. I just
I
knew
know.
you'd get insecure about it.
I know. So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good friend.
I'm a good friend.
I'm learning to stop like making people drink with me. I'm having a hard time with that, but like I'm trying to be better about that. Like some people just like don't like to drink, and I forgot that part.
Yeah, but people need guys like us.
Yeah, I will say you guys play a very, very extremely important role in the. If you never asked me to drink, I would become a hermit and literally I would barricade my room.
And if you were drinking as much as I would, we'd be fucked up every single night.
Well, yeah, we have a great Instagram account.
Yeah, yeah, we'd be sitting there with the Irish Rolex on our ankles, just being like,
Spray painted gold.
"You guys ready for the Warriors game tonight?"
There'd be
Getting awful chippy.
Yeah, they'd have to do a welfare check on our apartment. There'd be a stench coming from the living room. Yeah. People hadn't seen us in 3 weeks.
Yeah, we'd have a couple dolls in there.
We've rotted, melted into the floor.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh shit! This weekend.
Oh, this weekend, La Jolla, the Comedy Store. These 2 guys.
It's gonna be insane.
Scuba dive in, maybe. Who knows? You can look in the water, see if he's drowning. It's good stuff.
Don't come looking for me. I don't want to be found.
You're gonna look like the fabled long neck seal. Google long neck seal. It's a new type of seal they've figured out.
Trying to decide if my feelings about to be hurt.
No, it's hot as hell. Look at it.
Okay, yeah, that is pretty sick.
That's what they think.
That purple diagram. That's what I want to look like.
That's what they think the Loch Ness monster might have been. It's
just seal.
A long neck seal.
Jesus,
because nobody knew they existed for a while. Anyways,
Fucking Scots.
Yeah, bastards.
Anyway.
Ben Affleck, Scottish.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We can't go back into it.
Sorry,
you can't go back into it.
Sorry, we're trying to end the episode here.
You guys want to go get a beer?
Down.
Sure.
Right.
Very down. There's plenty of places around here. I was gonna say this is gonna stop after this one.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, that
All
was
right.
a great up with Grace.
All right, here's my character. It sucks. So we might even honestly not put it in.
I'll do a terrible one too. That I was gonna do it for Grace.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm Finkus. You're Gribble.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, we've done Gribble before.
Yes.
No, we haven't. We've done Gromble.
No, we've done Gribble.
Gromble.
Okay, well I'm Finkus.
Or Chorble.
You're Rat Tail.
Nice. Done rat tail for sure.
And you are the distant whisper. Oh, God. Yeah. You guys were at the same party last night. You were kind of drunk. You're trying to remember what happened. So you're going over like what happened at the party. Good luck.
Yo.
I just feel like I can't remember how many shots I took.
I remember, I mean, we took at least like 3 together.
Oh.
I know. And then we did like that disgusting punch bowl that they had.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys literally making me nauseous.
Last night at the party.
Whose party?
Did you win beer pong or did I?
I was there. Yeah. Was it party? It was like, who's it? Who? What party are you guys talking about? Because I stopped by a few. I can't remember which ones we were at.
It was Casey's.
Rachel's party.
Casey's friend.
Casey's friend.
Casey's friend Rachel.
Rachel McAdams. Party.
Christine's party.
Rachel.
No.
Yeah. Christine was there.
I was there.
Was she? I mean, I
yeah. What happened again?
I literally don't remember.
Yeah. What happened?
I don't even remember you being there.
Oh, we were all fucked.
Yeah. I mean, I was pretty fucked up, but I feel like I would have remembered.
Feel like I would. Yeah.
You were. You were dancing on the table.
You were dancing on the table. It was insane.
I feel like I semi-remember that,
kind of.
but I don't.
Is your wrist okay?
You
hurt your wrist.
Oh my God, is that why I had this on my wrist?
Your wrist and yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
What time did you get there? Talking to you now. I don't even remember seeing you there.
The sun was up when I got there.
So you got there in the morning?
I can't remember.
It was.
If you remember,
it was really dark the whole time.
Yeah, we weren't there at the same time. If it was sunny out at all, you all right? Hey, you all right? Help with what?
Keep talking about the party.
Didn't I see my ex-boyfriend at one point?
Oh, your ex-boyfriend was there. Yeah, what's his name? Yeah.
You've never met.
Yeah.
Crow what?
Crow what?
You just started with a Crow?
No, I'm saying
What's his name?
No, your ex came in. What did he say to you?
But what did you call him?
Don't interrupt her.
Yeah, what were you?
What's his name?
I only have one ex.
Yeah.
What's his
name? Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
You started saying his name.
No, I'm talking to her. Stop fucking interrupting.
Crow.
What?
You said, what's your ex's name? Crow?
I don't know. She's had like 100 fucking boyfriends.
No, I haven't. I've only had one for 5 years. We dated for 5 years. You know this.
It's Cronton.
Who am I thinking of?
Cronton.
Who am I thinking of?
Cronton. Your ex-boyfriend Cronton?
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I was fucked. I was fucking
I don't think you were there.
You
said you were there when it was sunny out.
No, I got there when it was sunny.
Right. So did you get there at what, in the afternoon?
Yeah, I showed up way too early.
And then nobody was there.
I thought it was 9 a.m., not 9 p.m. So I waited in my car outside.
Oh, and then at what point did you come in?
I kept door dashing food to my car.
At what point did you go inside?
When I saw you guys go in, and then we met outside. Remember?
No.
Maybe I saw you guys inside
But I was
after.
twisted.
Yeah, we were twisted as fuck. Like, I was looking at you and your eyes were going all over the place. I was like, yeah. I was like, Rat Tail's fucking rinsed. Then I looked at you and I was like, Distant Whisper is fucking rinsed. And I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll get fucking rinsed. I don't give a fuck. It was actually fucking.
Yeah, it was a good party. I'm glad you had fun.
Dude, the thing in the middle, what was they playing?
What? The thing, what'd you say?
In the living room? You guys remember that? It was like late and it was like something happened. It was like something happened and I was like, no fucking way. I was like, get my camera out to film it over by the time it ended. What was it?
Well, we were just playing beer
pong. That's what it was. It was so.
I mean, nothing like crazy happened. Like,
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It
but
was just
nothing
like a
like
normal night with us three.
Yeah, but nothing you could have like pulled your phone out for in that moment, specifically in the living room. But I was on the table in the kitchen.
I didn't pull my phone out for that.
Can I see that watch for a second?
I didn't pull my phone out for that.
Well, you said you were going to, but
It's a figure of speech.
Can I see that watch for a second?
Yeah.
Just hold it so I can see it. It says your heart's not beating. You don't have a heart rate. What's that about? Is it broken or are you dead?
I think I just got so nervous to recap the night with you guys.
Yep.
that it kind of recalibrated all of the involuntary processes in my body. And usually my heart beats once a day.
Right.
It's usually around 2:30 p.m. right after I have my lunch.
Take a shit. Heart beats.
And it's one big beat. Sounds like a gong.
Sounds like a whale crying in the ocean.
But that's all I need because I'm in such good shape. Then the blood goes through the rest of my body. Like it's just one beat.
Just reverberates up and down for the rest of the day.
Correct. It's almost like a whammy on a guitar.
Yes.
If you're familiar.
Yep.
Do you know anything about music?
Mm-hmm. I play Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I know. We were playing last night.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
shit. Was that you? You sure? You gonna get sick? Gonna cry? You're gonna cry because nobody remembers you and you can't remember anything that happens to you because of what happened to you as a kid?
No.
Let it out, man.
I'm not crying.
Let it out.
No, the party was so fun. The party was really fun. And you guys were awesome. We were having an awesome time. I just want to be remembered. Because last night was so fucking... Like, I love hanging out with you guys.
Nobody's ever gonna remember you. You piece of shit.
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah. I just like hanging out with you guys. And it's like some fucking...
Yeah, we get it, man.
Huh?
We get it. What's
Oh, I'm so fucking hungover.
Yeah, must have had a long night.
Yeah. We did. You did some crazy shit last night. Remember?
You pooped in the microwave and then turned it on to 6 minutes and then left the party. What's up with that?
Yeah, you put it on the microwave, turn it on for 6 minutes, left. What?
You're lying.
What else did you do?
I was lying.
You're lying. Yeah.
I just wanted to catch you. Because you
weren't there.
No, you weren't there. I just caught you in a lie. She never pooped in the microwave and turned it on. You tried to back me up on that story, which makes me now believe that you were not there. Boom, case solved. You weren't there. You didn't go to the party. You stayed in your car and you ordered DoorDash all night until the sun came.
I had popped into a separate party because there was a Sichuan next door. And they had that's where someone did poop in a microwave there.
There was no party next door. Was it somewhere else?
Oh, I meant the other side.
No, the other side is my grandparents. My grandparents' house.
Yeah, it's her grandparents' house.
Grandparents live next to Rachel?
Yes. That's how we met Rachel in the first place.
Oh.
How do you not know that? How do you not fucking know that?
Then, okay, maybe it was just like I went into your grandparents' house and it was just really sad and your grandpa was pooping in the microwave.
That could...
And grandma was...
He does do that. He is a little...
I lied. I caught you in a lie. I was never at your grandparents' house where he's pooping in the microwave.
I mean, it's something he
right?
would do.
We caught her in a lie.
I guess now we've technically caught both of you.
And the original poop in the microwave was her lying about it too.
Nah.
Bunch of squiggly lines going across my eyes right now.
Well, anyway, that party was so stupid. And you guys are like fucking awesome.
Yeah,
and like
I fucking love you, man.
Yeah.
You know what's good news?
Yeah.
You'll never die.
Yeah.
Live to be a million. Oh, no.
Oh, heartbeat's coming.
Okay, ready?
It hurts.
It hurts?
Yeah, I try to be asleep for when it happens.
Oh, man. So you got to be asleep every day at 2:30 in the afternoon?
Mm-hmm.
How do you make that happen and hold down a job?
It's not really any of your business.
That's okay. That's fucking fine.
All right, I'm going to go.
All right, man. Where?
I'm going to go sit in my car.
And where are we now? Woods. I think we're under someone's back deck looking for raccoons and possums.
It's my grandparents' house.
I think we're in a studio.
Wake up.
All right, whatever. Chop it up, bitch. Good luck with that character.
Jesus Christ.
What?
That was crazy.
Sorry.
That was fucking epic.
Sorry.
That was
Have fun.
really so epic.
Have fun doing notes on that.
I'm not. I'm leaving the entire thing in.
For the cut down?
No.
That's what I meant. That's an unusable clip right there. That's what we call that. An unusable character clip. All right, do your character.
All right, you're Michael Riley. I'm Regis Holmes. You're Michael Riley. I'm Regis Holmes. You've come on my talk show to promote your new book, okay? All right, so here we go. Michael.
Hey.
Thank you so much for coming on. First of all, I love the book so much. I think we have a copy of it right here, yes. So could you just explain rug rake grandma fuck? What happens in rug rake grandma?
Rug rake grandma.
Sorry. Rug rake rat grandma fuck.
Well, rug rake rat grandma fuck is obvious.
Sorry,
this text is small.
It keeps popping up, but I'm like rug rake grandma stench fuck.
Yeah. So it's obviously like an anthology series, and this is kind of something I've been developing for a few years, and it's these little short stories, and oh, there it goes again.
Another
Sorry,
one.
yeah.
Okay, now it's rug rake grandma stench sting fuck.
Sting fuck. Yeah. So it's an anthology series where each
rug rake radio rat stench,
and then open the dust jacket. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There's
yeah.
a whole, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's an anthology series where each title is kind of a play on a social issue that we've been dealing with. And so it's just kind of it's a think piece I wrote about the state of not necessarily politics in the country, but the kind of the mood and the air surrounding what's been going on.
Yep.
And obviously, like, one of the big themes in the book is
rake stench. One of the big moods in the book series is lost on an island.
Correct.
Being lost on an island.
Correct.
And then
I was making sure. Sometimes I go on these shows and the host clearly hasn't read the book.
I read it start to back, and then I turned it upside down, I turned the lights off, and I read it again. That's how much I liked it.
When'd you read it?
Last night. I turned the lights off, I turned the book upside down, and I said, let's see if I can do this.
How long did that take you?
Regis just finished right before you got in here.
Wow. What was your favorite anthology story?
The Man in the Tree. The Man in the Tree who wouldn't
Man
come
in the
down.
Tree. Actually, what's funny about that?
I can tell you what I found
What's funny about Man on the Tree is that I've actually been working on that since I was
13.
It's 13.
It's in the book. It's in the first chapter.
Right. I forgot I wrote at the start of every chapter.
And it's about you, right?
It's about me. It's about how I went from being a boy to a man in that tree.
Right.
Oh, open the other side of the dust jacket right there.
Oh, shit. There's another one?
Yeah.
Now, but yes, and this was in memory of your parents, this whole anthology series.
Yeah, and I asked your producers if we could not talk about that.
Sorry, because your little brother killed them and then killed himself and then burnt the house down while you were sleeping at your friend's house? Or sorry, you were at your grandparents' house.
Okay, we're done here. Thank you.
Are you done?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
That's cool. That makes sense. All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
No, thanks. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
I hope you sell a million fucking copies.
Have
a million fucking copies.
Class.
Yeah, I got class, dude.
Because I've been doing these fucking interviews all fucking month. Yeah, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I'm Regis.
And I've heard about this.
Yeah, sure.
I've heard about you.
Yeah,
you have a
yeah.
reputation for this.
Yeah, you think I give a fuck,
Yeah,
dude?
I'm coming. 1 second.
I'm on TV.
Then
You write-
start the fucking car.
You write little books. You write your little books. Your book's nothing now. I'll fucking throw it in the trash.
You're fucking pussy.
You're fucked. Would you hit me? I'm Regis.
We're done.
Yeah, see ya. Bring in the next guy. All right, and our next guest is coming in with his story, magic, spoon fuck,
Hi.
aunt. Yes.
Yeah, this is kind of an anthology series I've been writing.
You wrote the second one too?
Magic spoon fuck?
Can we put everything else behind that just happened behind us in the new books?
Nothing.
Okay, so it says here this book is dedicated to your parents.
Yeah.
Who were killed by your little brother who killed himself.
They were, yeah. And actually I published this under a pseudonym.
Oh, yes.
And he...
Riley Michaels. Riley Michaels.
Yes,
Pleasure
correct.
to sit down.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, this one was kind of interesting. This was kind of the most complicated one because, as you know, if you've read the book, this whole process of writing this book kind of started around age 12.
It was the year that your brother stole the javelins from the high school and then killed your parents with them from 50 yards away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think we have a video of that.
I think we do. Yep. And there he is. They are walking to their car.
There I am.
Yep. He misses on the first one. It goes right through the windshield. They're confused. Hits the second one right through your dad's throat. Hits the third one right through your mom's mouth.
Mm-hmm.
What were you thinking in this moment? I gotta write a book.
Well, do you know what's interesting?
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel anything watching that.
Really?
And then I remembered when this happened, all I could think is there's nothing funnier. There's nothing that makes me laugh harder and shake to my core with laughter than God's plan. And I remember watching that and thinking just, yes, how beautiful it was, how funny it is.
Yeah.
You have to laugh.
You have to.
You have to laugh. You have to have a little bit of fun with this life. You get one shot. You get one shot on this little blue marble.
Well
you get
said.
one shot on this little blue marble. And I'm sitting here going, which is my brother, okay, throw a javelin through my mom's head. Throw a javelin through my dad's head. Then I'm thinking, okay, this is hilarious, but comedy, rule of 3.
So what do you do?
He puts a javelin through his own skull. And I'm thinking,
Genius.
I'm thinking he's a genius.
He's a genius.
And so this book series is almost kind of dedicated to him in a way.
Yeah. 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 Well, we will get right back into more of this wonderful story with Riley Michaels right after this break. I gotta tell you, worst book I ever fucking read in my life, off the record. Couldn't get through it. Michael Riley's book, read that thing inside out, upside down, with my eyes closed.
Sorry, I just blacked out. I didn't hear anything.
All
you
good.
said.
It's all good.
Sweet.
That's a character.
Yeah. Good luck, Blinder.
Good
Well, isn't it beautiful how even though you think you have shitty characters, I think everyone still enjoys them. I was very entertained.
What character was that? Right?
Yeah.
Right, Emily? It's like, what...
Yes.
I'm so close. I'm just
Yes.
thinking...
Correct.
Can you
You
just
got
end
it.
the episode and I can just fall asleep right here the rest of the
Yeah.
day?
I
Of
think you would have
course.
just ruined Emily in middle school dodgeball if she was in your class. I would have targeted you.
No.
I targeted
I would have seen what, like, a damaged soul she was.
this cannon coming at you.
Because I would have seen her going into the bathroom and sitting alone to eat lunch on the toilet.
That was not middle school, actually. That was high school, so.
Well, I was in middle school.
Middle school, she was eating lunch with the nurse.
I was in middle school.
I actually was.
Were you really?
Why?
Well, I had to skip a period of lunch, or I had to skip a period of class every single day in 1 year in middle school. Or not every day, sorry. Like, it lasted like maybe 2 months. But I needed to skip a period to sit in the nurse's office and drink a shake that would help me gain weight. And it was so nauseating to me that it took me a whole...
Like a protein shake?
Yeah, like Ensure. Have you ever heard of that?
Mm-hmm.
I had to, and I was like so nauseated by it that it took me an entire period of class to get through it, and like I couldn't get through it. But that's just little dark history about my path.
It is a little dark.
A little dark.
It was not an eating. Well, then my doctor called it a borderline eating disorder because I didn't want to be that underweight, but like eating gave me anxiety. Like I wanted to gain the weight because I wasn't at a healthy weight, but like I just like eating gave me such anxiety.
And then you conquered it, and you're here now.
I did. But I still have like some remnants of like,
sure,
you know, everyone it carries.
Well, what I like to say is the body keeps the score.
I don't carry anything.
Hey, Liam. Yeah, you're right, buddy. You don't.
I got nothing.
Yeah. You know what, buddy?
I'm limitless. I can float. I can levitate. I could ascend to the heavens if I chose to. I like spending my time down here with you fucking freaks.
Do you think you're going to heaven?
I'll just pull the trap card and be like, Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry for everything I've ever done. Please forgive me for all my sins. If I have like 2 seconds for it.
You got to time it perfect, though. Or you go to hell literally forever.
Yeah, because the second I'm done with that, my normal thoughts come back in.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to end your life at the start of one of your, like, I found God again phases.
Yeah.
Because those always turn into like, okay, I'm back to drinking and drugs, and I don't care, and fuck God. But if you can time it so that you die at the beginning, it's like getting a new hobby.
Yeah,
you get all the shit, you like buy all the expensive shit right off the bat, and then you never use any of it again.
Yeah,
if you can do that, you go to heaven.
I heard a rumor that Daniel Larson died in prison.
Yeah, I heard that, but I don't think it's real.
I hope not. God, I hope not.
All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
June 12th to 14th, Wits End, Charleston. Me and Brett Dodenhoff. Come. Willie D might come to an open.
And guys, reminder, our t-shirts we sold, Shind, they're live on the almostfriday.shop website. Go buy them because we won't have a job if you don't.